Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Retro Bowl rebuild franchise, whatever you want to call it, season playthrough. And we are coming off one of the most bizarre but exciting and heartbreaking season ones of all time. We made the Super Bowl in our first full season as a head coach, as a wild card team. We finished 11-6. We could have had even more wins. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch those videos. But we lost the Super Bowl in pretty heartbreaking fashion, and it was all my fault, which is ironic because our defense really let us down almost the entire season. But ironically, it was our defense that came up with what should have been the stop to seal the game in the Retro Bowl, which is the Super Bowl in this game, and I ended up blowing it, which is crazy. But we have finished the draft. We have loaded up the roster with several new prospects. We drafted 3 rookies, including 2 first-rounders, a new tight end for more weapons on offense, and a new linebacker and defensive back. After coming off the first ever season with a Super Bowl appearance, we got to run it back, guys. So a lot of pressure on us all of a sudden. We are up to a 4-star defense and 3.5-star offense. Week 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go, guys. We're starting off at home, and they punt. All right, good start for the defense. And the gang is all here on offense, same as last year, except we added a new tight end. So we were running a 2 tight end system. I think that'll actually help us a lot, just in terms of giving Iceland more options to throw to. Some of y'all might be saying, you know, you should have drafted a new quarterback, but honestly, Iceland was not even close to being our biggest problem. I'm pretty confident in my abilities to play with, you know, low-rated quarterbacks, and Iceland had an amazing season last year. So Uzomah, here's his first carry. He has poor morale, so hopefully we get him some touchdowns because we do not run the ball a lot in this system. So, you know, maybe we're going to give him some short yardage touchdowns. Nice carry from Iceland here. Going to scramble with Iceland again on 3rd down, 6 yards, and that's going to set up 1st down and goal at the 5. Who's going to get this first touchdown of the season? Going to give it to Uzomah. Breaking tackles, and he's down at the goal line. And it's going to go to Moxon, who set the record for touchdown receptions by a tight end in a regular season as a rookie. Adding a tight end, another tight end might, you know, cut into his reps just a little bit, but I think he'll still have a big season. And the Eagles score this time, so tie game here. Uzomah's going to be open out of the backfield, 8 yards. Yeasty's going to be open on the deep slant. Let's go, 18 yards, and we are down to within the 10. 1st and goal coming up here. Offense is looking good to start off, man. Going to hit Barrett here on the curl route. Quick tackle. And the Eagles are going to get the ball at halftime. So if we score here, that'll be pretty good. And Moxon, no, that's Oed. That's our rookie tight end. He gets his first touchdown reception of his career. And so our tight ends scoring touchdowns to give us the lead. Let's go. And actually, we start off with the ball. I didn't realize that. I forgot because our defense stopped them on their first drive. Uzomah breaking tackles. Let's go. So we're in the driver's seat now. This new offense looking good. I like the 2 tight end system. Let's go. Moxon's open, 15 yards. And that's Owe right here, breaking tackles, 20 yards. Let's go. Rookie tight end looking good. And we're going to hit... What? Dude! I refuse to accept that. Are you serious? I was trying to hit... I think that was Yeast, and dude, he should have made that catch. So interception for Iceland, and they're just going to go tie this game up. No, they kick a field goal. We dodge a bullet. Come on, man. Iceland has a really high accuracy rating as well. His arm isn't that great, but he has good accuracy, so... I don't know, man. I think that should have been a catch. But regardless, we do have the ball with the lead, and we just got to finish this game out. Nice catch there. Uzomah, 10 yards, re-breaking his record for longest rushing carry. And that's Owe, and he is going to go into the end zone. 2 touchdowns for our rookie tight end. Let's go. I'm loving this 2 tight end system. Our tight ends are responsible for all of our touchdowns so far today. Let's see. They go for it on 4th down. Turner makes a pick. Ty Turner, who was our 1st round draft choice in season 1, only had 1 interception the entire season. Ironically, it came in the Retro Bowl that should have sealed us the game. But in just game 1 of the season 2 regular season, he makes a pick that seals the game. Let's go. Uzomah gets that carry, and we win decisively in week 1 of season 2. Let's go. So let's look at these stats. Iceland, 22 of 26, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick that I think was BS. I think Yeast should have caught that one. 2 carries for 10 yards. Rashad Uzomah, 8 attempts for 33 yards. I felt like I wasn't running him that often, but I guess I was. And he also had 5 receptions for 40 yards, so a decent game for him overall. Nate Owe, our tight end, pick, 3 receptions for 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sidney Moxon, just 2 catches for 16 yards, but he did have a touchdown. So, hey, maybe we have a tight end controversy already. But both of them looked good. And I think this 2 tight end system is already working out pretty well. Bennett Yeast 8 for 94. And Ashton Barrett 4 for 26. So let's look at these defensive stats. Kyron Mulkin, 9 tackles. That already is better than any game he had for us in season 1. Savion Beecham, our rookie linebacker, no tackles. Ty Turner, only 2 tackles, but an interception, so already a big improvement for him. And Juju Flynn, a rookie DB, 5 tackles, good start for him. Back-to-back home games to start off the season is pretty nice. 49ers score quickly, though. And Yeast is going to be open here. Big first reception, 14 yards. Who's going to be open here? That is Moxon. Big catch. Let's go, 18 yards. Already more yards on that one catch than he had in the entire first game. And Sidney Moxon is going to be wide open on the cheese play. All 4 of our touchdowns to start off this season are coming from our tight ends. I told y'all, man, this system is working out pretty well. And we hold them to a field goal, which is good. Starting off the second quarter, and we can take this lead. Let's go, Owe. Let's go. 14 more yards. This guy's looking amazing so far. 13 seconds left. We got to score here. Gonna get it to Moxon. No. Why did I throw that? Why on earth did I throw that? Thankfully, we get the ball, but it's like, my gosh. Now we got to go get the lead, and we could be sitting pretty with the ball with the lead right now. Why am I doing this, man? And that is Verrett getting a receiving touchdown. Let's go. We take the lead. Good comeback drive from Iceland to start off the second half. Let's go. And Ty Turner gets his 2nd interception in 2 games. Let's go. Already massive improvement, and we can take the lead back and basically erase the effects of Iceland's interception. Let's go. Yeast gets himself his first touchdown reception of the game. Wow, man, that is a relief. Our defense coming up big to start off this season. They score touchdown and 2-point conversion, but we have the ball at the top of the 4th quarter. Cannot blow it here. Take the sack instead of making the dangerous throw. We got to be doing that more often. Iceland got sacked an incredibly low amount of times last season, but honestly, I'd rather have, sacks taken than interceptions, so might have to take more sacks starting this year. Big throw there. Let's go. Gosh, Owe is going to be wide freaking open. The tight end plays are just so broken. We're looking so good with this 2 tight end system. Going to be Yeast right here, 9 yards. 1 more touchdown should do it. Yeast across the middle. Let's go. Within the 5, it's going to be Yeast again. 2nd touchdown reception. Let's go. And we take a commanding lead with 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That should do it for this one. And we escaped despite some of our mistakes. Let's go. 2-score win over division rivals, the 49ers. Look at these stats. 29 of 35 for Iceland, 293 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a very stupid pick. But we got it done. Rashad Uzomah just 1 reception for 5 yards. Didn't even have a carry, so bad game for him. But Nate Owe, 6 receptions for 84 yards. Moxon, 3 for 41 yards and a touchdown. Bennett Yeast, 11 for 109 and 2 scores. Ashton Barrett, 8 for 78 and 1 touchdown. So we really spread the ball around through the passing game today. Kyron Mulkin back-to-back games with 9 tackles. Savion Beecham, our rookie, off to a very slow start. Ty Turner, though, 5 tackles and a pick. He's got 2 interceptions through 2 games, already more than the entirety of last year, including the playoffs. Juju Flynn, 3 tackles. So honestly, good stuff so far from our defense. Offensive lineman Deshaun Empey is a free agent. No, he's got toxic morale. Heck no, dude. Heck no. And Ty Turner, after a good start to the season, we're going to find him. He's going to be down to toxic morale. That's not good, man. So unfortunately, our defense is off to a hot start, but they aren't feeling happy. But, interception. A no-name player got an interception. I know it's a no-name because no name came up. But hey, so our defense is looking good to start off the season. Much better than last season. Hopefully you can improve their morale. Nice carry there for Uzomah. And Moxon's going to be wide open on the cheese play. Let's go. Touchdown. Very quick score. Ashton Barrett open on the deep slant. Let's go. And we are down to within the 20. 3rd and 8. Big play here. What are we going to do? I say we go to Verrett. Let's go in double coverage. Breaking a tackle. And we are down to the 5. Let's go, Verrett, man. Playing way above his ratings. And Owe is going to be open on the cheese play. Let's go. Tight end score twice to open the game. And we have the lead. And someone made an interception. I was clicking through too fast. Not sure who made an interception. But big stuff. Our defense forcing 2 turnovers in the first half. We are looking super good, man. Sidney Moxon breaking tackles as he does. And hey, 16 seconds. I think we got to get into field goal range. Let's try for it. Let's try for another field goal. Overthrown. Jeez, come on, man. Okay, Owe is going to be open. And breaking tackles, but we're down at the 50. That's too far. I'm going to look for a very, very quick pass. And then maybe we'll attempt like a super long one. Ugh, no, he can't get out of bounds. Okay, well, he wouldn't have made the field goal anyway, so we start off the second half with the ball and with the lead. Okay, that's good. Barrett's going to be open, 11 yards. And Owe is going to be up on the cheese play. All tight ends to start off this season pretty much. It's crazy how effective they both are. Let's go, 21-7. Defense allows a touchdown to start fourth quarter, but we have the ball, although 3rd and 10 coming up here. Owe is going to be open on the cheese play. No, come on, dude. Why do I throw these floater type passes, man? Come on, and they just get a pick 6. Oh my gosh, I'm looking like an idiot right now. And we got to go down and win this game. So we have the whole world in our hands right now, but geez, it's like I'm creating unnecessary obstacles for myself. This is crazy, dude. And Yeast making guys miss, running past him 14 yards, and we are in field goal range just about, so all we got to do is not shoot ourselves in the foot, and we've got this game all wrapped up. Ooh, dangerous throw to Moxon, 18 yards. I can't believe I threw that. My heart dropped as soon as I threw it, but that pays off. Gonna have Verrett here on the comeback, out of bounds, 11 seconds left in the red zone. Gonna have Uzomah run out of bounds. Should we go for a touchdown? And yep, always gonna be open. Cheese play. Let's go. 3 touchdowns for the rookie tight end, and we take a 1-score lead up by a touchdown with 4 seconds left. No hope for the Detroit Lions, and we start off 3-0. You gotta love that. Let's go through these stats. 24 of 29 for Kaiser Iceland, 4 touchdowns, another very stupid pick thrown by me, but a good game overall. Rashad Uzomah, 6 for 13 on the ground, 3 for 18 through the air. Nate Oef, 5 for 44 and 3 touchdowns. Sidney Moxon, 3 for 35 and a touchdown. And Bennett Yeast, 6 for 60. Ashton Verrett had a pretty good game, 7 for 85. Kyron Mulkin, finally playing like a 5-star linebacker, 10 tackles. Savion Beecham finally had some tackles. Ty Turner, 5 tackles and another interception. 3 interceptions through 3 games. He was definitely working hard over the offseason. And Juju Flynn, our rookie DB, 4 tackles. So our defense looking really good. I think one of our no-name players also had an interception. So our defense is looking really good to start off the year. New York Jets, they are also 3-0. This is a big matchup. Let's get this win. And there is rain at MetLife Stadium. Well, that doesn't bode well. Hopefully none of our players get injured, right, Jets fans? And that's a fumble. Served me right for making that joke. And that's going to be a fumble 6. Wow. I made a joke about Aaron Rodgers, and then that just happens. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, you know, fumbles happen on rainy day games. Moxon. Rolling over, guys. Let's go. 20 yards. Owe is going to be open on this cheese play. Let's go. First down. 2nd and 1, but we got to hit pay dirt. Let's go. Going to get it to Uzomah. Making a move inside. Let's go. And that's a touchdown to tie this game up. Offense looking good after that opening turnover. But the Jets score quickly. And we are down 14-7 again, just like that. And are you... with the freaking tipped interceptions, dude, are you freaking kidding me? It's like I just can't make a throw unless these guys are wide open. That was not a bad throw. I refuse to admit that that was a bad throw. We punched the ball out or something. And we got the ball back. So thankfully, you know, a lot of these turnovers aren't resulting in, like, you know, catastrophic plays, with the exception of that fumble 6. But man, this is just not good. I was really good at limiting the turnovers with Iceland, but I've just been throwing some stupid passes to start off this season. All right, 3rd and 6. Crucial down here. Get it to Sidney Moxon. Let's go, 11 yards. We keep moving. Ashton Verrett making a move outside. Tackled out of bounds, but we got a first down. Let's go. Yeast gets the catch. Timeout. 16 seconds left. And Verrett is going to get into the end zone. He was wide open. Great move to get open. And we are going to tie this game before halftime. How about that, guys? And can our defense get a stop? Unfortunately, we can't, but they do miss the extra point. We get a touchdown on the extra point. We take the lead. And another fumble. Dude. We're going to lose this game. There's no way we're going to win. There's no way we're going to win this game. Like, no, yeah, we're down by 2 scores. It's over. It's over. This is the first one we're losing. Yeah. Come on, dude. The fumble cheese is ridiculous. Verrett breaking tackles, man. He just looks so good. Verrett just looks so freaking good for a 1-star wide receiver. He plays more like, you know, like someone who's like a 3.5 or a 4-star. He's actually pretty freaking good. Uzomah, nice catch and run. At this point, we're probably going to lose, so honestly, you know, just go for stats. Gonna see if we can get Uzomah a touchdown to help his morale, but honestly, this one's over. Oh, we're rolling over, guys. Down at the 1-yard line. I think we got to go to Uzomah here. Let's go. Making a move outside. Touchdown for Rashad Uzomah, and we are going to go for the onside. We can't go for the onside kick. We don't have the option to go for the onside kick, apparently, even though we are down by 1 score with a minute 35 left in the 4th, so we're just screwed. Our defense had a good start to the season through the first 3 games, but unfortunately, you know, they were not as great today. And I'm still running plays because I want another touchdown. Okay, 3 seconds left. I'm still running plays because I want a touchdown. And we're going to go for Yeast here, because why not? Let's just throw a bomb out there. And Yeast makes a move inside, so hey, at least we stat padded a little bit. Only going to lose by 1 score. Iceland gets himself another touchdown, and we lose 35-28. So not a great game for us in the rain. And man, the VC is still an issue, man. We just got to find a way to get more VC. Let's go through these stats. 28 of 34, 3 touchdowns, and a pick for Kaiser Iceland. Just a tipped interception. He has 4 picks through 4 games. Really not that great of a start for him in terms of turnovers. Rashad Uzoma, 2 carries for 4 yards, but he does have a touchdown, his first on the season. Also 4 receptions for 34 yards and a receiving touchdown. Nate Owe, 3 for 42, and he had a fumble. Definitely his worst game so far. Sidney Moxon, 3 catches for 41. Bennett Yeast, 9 for 102 and a touchdown. Ashton Barrett, 7 for 71, had a nice touchdown reception, but also a fumble. Kyron Mulkin, 4 tackles. Salvignon Beecham, 1 tackle. Ty Turner, 8 tackles and a forced fumble. Dude, Ty Turner has forced 4 turnovers through 4 games. He is just off to an incredible start after a really disappointing rookie season. Juju Flint as a rookie having a very impressive campaign so far, 7 tackles for him. Week 5, we are back at home playing the 2-2 Miami Dolphins. Let's rebound after that first loss of the season. Owa is going to be open here. Nice move to the outside. Breaking tackles, and he fumbles again. Oh my gosh, after an incredible first 3 games of the season, all of a sudden Owe is just fumbling like crazy, and we are down by 6. To start off the season, Owe was looking even better than Moxon was, but 2 fumbles in back-to-back games that get, recovered by the defense. This is just not how you want to start. Yeast makes a nice catch off the tip. We convert that 3rd down. Let's go to Moxon now. Come on, all reliable. It's been quite a start off the season. Breaking tackles, rolling over guys, 17 yards. Okay, 2nd and 1, down within the 10. Uzoma's going to dive ahead. 1st down, knocking on the door. And it's going to go to Moxon. Off the blitz, they don't cover him. Let's go. And we can take the lead with this extra point. And we do. 7-6 Cardinals. We're down a score again. Yeast making a move to the outside, 15 yards. Got to call a timeout, though. We don't have a lot of time left in this half. And Moxon's going to be open. Let's go. And he fumbles. Why is everybody fumbling the ball all of a sudden? We did not have these fumble issues in the last season. Uzoma had some fumbles, and Moxon did have some fumbles, but this feels more frequent. And we could lose this not because of interceptions, but because of fumbles. And we're indoors. Like, what's the deal? This is crazy. What? Oh my god, I refuse to accept that that was a bad throw. That was not an overthrow. How did Moxon not catch that? This is ridiculous, and we get a stop finally, but this game's already over. Like, we are playing some of our worst football since the very beginning of Season 1 here. I was going to say, we looked better than last year through our first 3 games, but we are looking like we've regressed now all of a sudden. Big shift. Looking for Yeast, and he is open, going to get into the end zone, and we are going to be down by 6 pending the extra point. Obviously going to go for the onside kick here. Hopefully we get it. Nope, we don't get it, and they score a touchdown. Game over. That's really too bad. We did have the interception, but honestly, we threw that because, you know, we were looking for a big play because we were already down. Because how many fumbles did we have? Like 3? I think we had 3 fumbles in this game. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know how we've regressed all of a sudden. We looked great through the first 3 games of the season. Now we look like a joke. And Yeast going to get another touchdown. Good play from him. He can try another onside kick, but it's not going to do anything. But let's see if we can get the ball back for some more stats. And nope, they get it. We lose 2 in a row. Our fan base just does not stick with us. That's really too bad. Kaiser Iceland, 25 of 30, 3 touchdowns, another pick. He has 5 picks through the first 5 games. How many picks did he have the entire regular season and last season? I think 8. So not a good start for him, honestly. Uzoma is 2 for 3 on the ground, 3 for 21 through the air. Nate Owe just 1 reception for 22 yards. He had that fumble, and he was basically done after that. Sidney Moxon, 5 for 52. Did have a touchdown, but also a fumble. Bennett Yeast, 9 for 107 and 2 scores. Ashton Barrett, 6 for 61. Kyron Mulkin, just 1 tackle. Savignon Beecham, just 1 tackle. Ty Turner, 7 tackles. And Juju Flynn, 4 tackles. I really want to avoid a big losing skid here. Got to win on the road here against the Commanders. Another rain game. Great. Uzoma's going to get the ball a lot. Going to dive every single time we get the ball if we can. Sidney Moxon going to be open on the cheese play. Let's go. Dive down. I do not want to risk any fumbles. We are not doing any of that today. A lot of carries for Uzoma on this first drive. Nice dive. 5 yards. He's looking good to start off. Here's Yeast. Making a move back inside. Let's go. He crosses the plane. Touchdown, and we take the lead. So they actually punted the ball away on their next drive, and we have commanding lead well, 7-0 lead, not really a commanding lead, but we have the ball at the top of the second quarter. 3rd and 10 on the opponent's 45, but Moxon is going to be wide open, 15 yards, and we keep the ball moving. Really going to try and be conservative today. Moxon's going to be open here. Another first down, 13 yards. And try and hit Moxon again. Let's go. Diving down, 11 more yards. And it's going to be come on, how do you drop that? That was going to be a touchdown for Verrett, but he drops it. Going to go for broke here to Moxon. Let's go. Dangerous throw, but he makes it. And we are up now 2 scores on the Commanders. And they punt again, so we can potentially score before halftime. Let's go for it. Why not? Well, nobody's open here. Going to throw it away. So we just need one more big completion, then maybe we can kick a field goal. Okay, Verrett, and this is going to be a 56-yarder in the wind and the rain, but hey, let's just go for it. And that's off target. Had the distance, but not the accuracy. That's too bad. But Washington punted it again to start the second half. Dangerous tipped pass there. But man, our defense makes 3 consecutive stops, so we're looking really good on defense. 3rd and 1 here, crucial 3rd and 1, but Verrett is in one-on-one coverage, makes the catch, 9 yards, and we keep the chains moving. And daring scramble, Iceland gets the first down, and we keep the chains moving, and we can really starve out the Commanders here. Got to throw it. That's Moxon breaking tackles, 14 yards, and we are knocking on the door at the end of the 3rd quarter here. Can we score before the quarter ends? Gonna be Owe on the crossing route. Let's go. 20-0. Gonna be 21-0 with this extra point. Let's go. Commanding lead against the Commanders. And the Commanders finally score, but we recover their onside kick attempt, and we can finish out this game here. Looking really good so far today. Definitely a good rebound after 2 consecutive losses. And I think we have the opportunity to score one more time here. Going to be Uzoma making a move to the outside. Touchdown reception. Let's go. We extend our lead back to 3 scores. Going to look nice on the stat sheets. And all right, we go home with a decisive victory over the Commanders. We improved to 4-2 on the season. We really needed that win. Kaiser Iceland, 19 for 23, less than 200 yards, but had his best game of the season in terms of protecting the ball. First game of the season without an interception. He had 4 touchdowns, no picks, improving to 21 touchdowns to 5 picks on the season. 6 for 28 on the ground as well. Rashad Uzoma, 7 for 27 on the ground and 2 for 17 through the air and a touchdown reception. Nate Owe, 4 for 32 with a touchdown. Sidney Moxon, 9 for 107 with a touchdown, his best game of the season so far. Bennett Yeast, just 1 for 14, but it was a touchdown reception. Ashton Barrett, 3 for 27. Kyron Mulkin, 5 tackles. Beecham, 1. Ty Turner, no tackles, his worst game of the season so far. Juju Flinders, 2 tackles, but someone was making stops on defense because we had 3 consecutive stops to open the game that really allowed us to open it up. And we only allowed 1 touchdown on defense, so looked really good, honestly. Defensive lineman Derek Fluker was an undrafted rookie. And you know what? Let's just add the guy. We have an open roster spot. We could use a defensive lineman. We don't have any star defensive lineman. Let's sign him. Why not? So we have completely filled the roster. We now have 6 offensive players and 5 defensive players. Kind of a hodgepodge group of guys, but we improve to a 4.5-star defense now. So that's big. Hopefully we can get more stops in these upcoming games with a defensive line player, focus player now. And by the way, look at this. Seattle has regressed. They are now 2-3 at the bottom of the division. That's crazy. Let's see how this new look defense looks against the New Orleans Saints. Let's have a blackout game. Let's go. And Owe is going to be wide open to start off here. Making a move to the outside, but get out of bounds, kid. I don't want you fumbling the ball. Breaking another tackle. Nice stuff. Verrett breaking tackles. 12 yards, dude. Verrett. He consistently plays above his ratings, and it's awesome. That's why I keep him on the team. And that's just going to be Yeast wide freaking open in the end zone. I mean, that's one of the easiest touchdown receptions of his career. So we strike first against the New Orleans Saints. Great opening drive. We allow a quick touchdown, but they missed the extra point. Gotta love these sim kickers, and that's a dangerous pass. That was not good. Iceland has a very accurate arm, but he does not have a lot of arm strength, and that's probably why a lot of these interceptions happen. I'm just not putting enough push on it. Verrett open in one-on-one coverage, breaking tackles, dude. Ashton Verrett, 20 yards. We're within the 30. He just looks really good. And it's a 3rd down and 10. Gonna change the play. I don't like this play either. Yikes. Jeez. Gonna have to go for a field goal. First field goal attempt of the season for Hilton, and he puts it through. From 41 yards out, we have the lead. Can we stop the Saints? We do not. So another field goal will tie it. We have time to do so. Okay, Owe is gonna get the first down here. Dive down, and we have enough time to kick a field goal. 3 seconds left. Good stuff. Good drive. And he will make this from 43 yards out, and we head into halftime. Tie game. Kicking the ball off to them. Sadly, we don't get a stop. Got to go tie this game up. Yeast making a man miss. Let's go. Huge play. 31 yards. Great start to the second half. Owe making a nice catch. That was a dangerous throw. 16 yards. We're down on the 2. And let's go to Uzoma. They're not expecting this dive up the middle. Breaking tackles, but only gets a yard. Go to Uzoma again. Diving in there. Let's go. Touchdown Uzoma. And we can tie this game up with the extra point. Can we get a stop? Even with our improved defense, we're up to 4.5 stars. And we're probably having our worst defensive game of the season so far. That's kind of ironic, huh? Owe. Nice play on the outside. Nice move to the outside. 21 yards there. We're in control. That slant to Yeast sets us up with 1st and goal within the 10. Got to play it safe. And we're going to scramble here with Iceland. Within the 5, 4-yard carry there. What do you guys think? Should we go for overtime or should we go for a 2-point conversion to potentially win the game? Look at this throw. There's Ashton Verrett. Great start to the season that he's having. And you know what? I'm going to play for overtime. I considered it. I considered going for the 2-point conversion. I'm 2-checking. And we get overtime and they get the ball to start off. Oh, they only kick a field goal. As soon as they got the ball, I was like, oh, it's over. But they only kick a field goal. So if we score a touchdown, we will win. That's a refreshing change. Good job by the defense. They did not have a stop really all day long until then. So good improvement from them. And we have our destiny in our own hands right here. Although we do have to move because the clock is ticking. And Owe is wide open. Nice screen set there by, I think that was Yeast. Yeah, Owe was wide freaking open. That was incredible. And here's Verrett across the middle. Let's go. Calling a timeout. Gonna look for Mox on this out route. Gonna get out of bounds. There we go. 8 more yards. Gonna throw this to Verrett. 2 touchdowns for Ashton Verrett, including the game winner. He has improved so much from last season. Let's go. Thrilling overtime victory over the Saints, and we improved to 5-2. Now that felt really good. Let's look at these stats. Kaiser Iceland, another no interception game. Let's go. He's finally getting to his groove. 29 of 33 for 341 yards and 3 picks. 4 for 16 on the ground. Rashad Uzoma, 3 carries for just 6 yards, but he got a touchdown. 3 for 26 through the air. Nate Owe showed out. 8 for 120. Sidney Moxon just 3 for 27. Bennett Yeast 5 for 55 and a touchdown. Ashton Verrett though 10 for 114 and 2 touchdowns. What a season he's having so far. Derek Fluker, our new rookie unsigned free agent defensive line signing, no tackles. Kyron Mulkin, 3 tackles. Beecham, no tackles. Ty Turner, only 1 tackle. Juju Flynn, though, 7 tackles. He's been good as a rookie. And here is our nemesis, our biggest rival, Seattle. They got to be pissed. They are only off to a 3-3 start. We swept them, including in the NFC Championship last year, embarrassed them, showed that they were frauds, and we are playing in the Seattle rain. You know that this has some tension right here. We're definitely getting more rain games and more weather-impacted games to start off. 5-yard scramble from Iceland, dude. He's like 38 years old. Still looking good scrambling, though. Get it to Uzoma. Nice stiff arm. 7-yard carry. Another scramble for Iceland here, keeping it all on the ground. They're giving me the running lanes. I'm taking them. 6 more yards. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We had a cheese play to Moxon that would have been wide open, but 3 yards there for Yeast. And Yeast is going to be open on the curl route. Let's go. Touchdown reception, 4 yards, and we take the lead to open up against the Seahawks. I'm already down to running out of audible play calls. I just don't like what our offensive coordinator is calling. These are some really bad plays. It seems like their play calling has gotten worse since we added another tight end, too. Uzoma, nice broken tackle, 7 yards. Let's go. Not even having to make any moves, but he's still getting the first down. Oh, is going to be freaking wide open here. 15 yards. We are cruising, and we can score right before the half. That'd be nice. On the slant to Verrett. Who are we going to go to? We only have 1 audible left. Going to get it to Moxon, and he gets it. That's our 100th touchdown that we've had since we've become coach of this team. Let's go. Who else do it but Moxon? And we get through the uprights. 14-7 lead on the Seahawks, and they score to open up the half. So back to a tie ball game. Sack there on Iceland. Geez, what is it with our offensive coordinator? He's calling some bad plays. I don't like any of these. 3rd and 6. Iceland's going to scramble, and he's going to get it. This is his best performance on the ground so far. He's been lethal scrambling. Passing lanes aren't open, but he can still get it done with his legs. Verrett making men miss. And Verrett is going to be open across the middle. Verrett already has more touchdown receptions than he did last season. What an improvement for him. He looks so great. Great for him, man. The veteran, the one-star veteran. And Seattle, though, we had their number on defense last season, but they made some improvements because clearly they're having an easier time scoring against our defense. But we control our own destiny. We can take the ball down and score. I'd prefer to do that. Yeast, nice broken tackles. And big out route to Oed. Nice job breaking tackles. Gets out of bounds at the 20. That was a huge play. He's going to be wide open again. Dive down. He's had fumble issues. Don't want that to happen again. And Sidney Moxon might have been open, but Iceland's going to scramble, and he scores. Let's go. Game-winning touchdown scramble. He's been lethal on the ground all day today. Let's go. And we kick it through the upright, doinking it in, and we take a lead. Seattle can't do anything about it. Let's go. We improved to 6-2 on the season. Kaiser Iceland, 22 of 24, 212 yards, 3 touchdowns, another game with no picks. He's finally getting into a rhythm. 7 for 33 on the ground, including the game-winning touchdown. Rashad Uzomah, 7 for 26 on the ground. Nate Oef, 5 for 60. Sidney Moxon, 6 for 60 and a touchdown. Bennett Yeast, 4 for 34 and a touchdown. Ashton Barrett, 5 for 55 and a touchdown, spreading the ball around nicely today. Fluker, once again, no tackles. Molken, 4 tackles. He's slowed down a bit. Beecham, no tackles. Ty Turner, just 3 tackles. Juju Flynn, just 1 tackle. Not a great defensive day, but our offense picked up the slack this week. Okay, so we are 6-2 through 8 games. Final game of the episode to take us over halfway through the season. Got to give our team XP to load them all up. Going to improve Yeast's catching, and then going to give Verrett some more speed. And Beecham definitely needs better tackling, for sure. And we are playing Dallas on the road. Let's wear the red tops and the white pants. Let's go win this game. And Yeast going to be open on the deep post. Let's go, 18 yards. And there's Oeg going to be wide freaking open across the middle. Touchdown, and we take a commanding lead. Really good drive there. Barrett's going to be open on this post. Let's go. Making guys miss. Verrett, 24 yards. He does not play like a one-star receiver. He is so good. Uzomah, let's go, 11 yards, breaking his record for longest run, and I think that's his first, like, straight-up first down run, like, on a 1st and 10, getting a first down. That looked really good. Verrett, 12 yards. Yeast in double coverage, doesn't matter. Let's go. He's off to a great start in this half. 1st and goal. Let's get it to Uzomah. Got to boost his morale with some touchdowns. Rushing touchdown for Rashad Uzomah, and we take the lead with 29 seconds left in the first half. Dallas has the ball, and we just can't stop him. Suddenly, we can't make stops on defense. Yeast with a nice catch, 13 yards. There's Verrett on the post, 17 yards. Wide receiver showing out today. Sidney Moxon, though, going to be open on this blitz. There's Uzomah making a move to the outside, making a move to the inside. 16 yards, and we're back down within the 5 in the red zone immediately. Gonna swing it out to, oof, that would have been covered, but Moxon's gonna be wide open. Let's go. Touchdown, we take a commanding lead. Please, why can't we get stops? They scored almost instantaneously. And there is Yeast across the middle. Both him and Owe were wide open, but the ball went to him. Owe's gonna be wide open here, though, and we take the lead, rolling over that guy with 54 seconds left. That might be enough time for Dallas to score, so hopefully our defense can finally clamp up, but they haven't been having a good game so far. Dallas, and they score. Okay, we gotta go, and let's see if we can get a ball within field goal range. Moxon, let's go. 26 yards for Moxon. I think one more first down completion, and we actually will be in field goal range. Let's go, Yeast. Breaking tackles, and I think we might be in field goal range. This will be from 52 yards for Hilton, but he gets it through. Game-winning field goal. Let's go. That play to Moxon and then that play to Yeast. Set it up. Let's go, and we win on a game-winning field goal. Love that for Hilton, and we improve to 7-2. Kaiser Iceland, 22 of 25, 286 yards, 3 touchdowns. Once again, no picks. Finally setting into a good rhythm. 4 for 18 on the ground. Rashad Uzomah, 4 for 17 on the ground and a touchdown. 3 for 32 through the air. Nate Owe, 2 for 23. Only 2 catches, but both of them were touchdowns. Sidney Moxon, 5 for 67 and a touchdown, including that 26-yard reception that really set us up to kick that game-winning field goal. Bennett Yeast, 8 for 113. Great game for him. Ashton Barrett, 4 for 36. Fluker, 3 games, no tackles, looking like kind of a bust of a signing. Kyron Molken, 7 tackles. Beecham, once again, no tackles. Ty Turner, 5 tackles. Juju Flynn, 3 tackles. And then Ethan Hilton, 4 for 4 on extra points, and that game-winning field goal from 52 yards out. Love to see that. So what do y'all think? Do you think this team has improved from last season or what? Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.